All right, people. So we're going to be watching our favorite sociopath, Kanika, and she's going to be talking about how she makes people fall in love with her. And look, man, I watch these videos and it's very easy to want to laugh, but if you're a sociopath, you're fucked. Like it sucks, and so I watch it and I feel bad for her, and I don't even say that as condescending. I'm like because I know sociopaths a lot of the times struggle with making friends. They struggle with addictions. Like they have it really bad, man. They have antisocial personality traits that lends them to die alone. You know what I'm saying? So, like, let's watch and hopefully we'll learn from her. And yeah, man, let's see what. And if you guys want to work with me one on one, go to mindfulattraction.org. I'm not a psychopath or sociopath. And check out our Patreon for more videos under the description down below.
I'm a diagnosed sociopath, and this is how I seduce people. When I first meet people, I get them to tell me everything about themselves. I tell them nothing about me. People love mystery, and they also love talking about themselves.
Okay, so we're gonna raise the volume a little bit, right? What she's pretty much saying is she lets you talk, and she's following the first law of power. No, one, not the first one, the fourth law of power, which is always say less than necessary, which allows you to reveal less and know the other person more, and by doing that, you automatically put yourself in a position of leverage where they unconsciously feel like they're trying to win you over. It's funny how I promise you she does it just to find weakness, but it's funny how having that bad intention of trying to identify weaknesses in terms of navigating the labyrinth of humans, that's the right thing to do. To shut the fuck up. Normal folks are too insecure and too self-absorbed that they don't think about listening. They just think about how can I come across as cool. She, on the other hand, she's like, what weakness do they have that I could exploit?
Once I know enough about them, I become very passionate about me. People love mystery, and they also love talking about themselves. Once I know enough about them, I become very passionate about their hobbies, their goals, their dreams, everything.
So right there, she's following the other art of seduction law, which is enter their spirit, right? I think I have it right here. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see if we can read it here. Let's put it right here. Enter their spirit. Watch this, because it's honestly funny how they do everything correctly. Like, and it's not unconscious. It's just that she's in predatory mode, right? And when you're in predatory mode, you end up doing the right things.
7. Enter their spirit. One of the great sources of frustration in our lives is other people's stubbornness. How hard it is to reach them, to make them see things our way. We often have the impression that when they seem to be listening to us and apparently agreeing with us, it is all superficial. The moment we are gone, they revert to their own ideas. We spend our lives butting up against people as if they were stone walls. But instead of complaining about how misunderstood or ignored you are, why not try something different?
Like a
Instead of seeing
sociopath.
other people as spiteful or indifferent, instead of trying to figure out why they act the way they do, look at them through the eyes of the seducer. The way to lure people out of their natural intractability and self-obsession is to enter their spirit. All of us are narcissists. When we were children, our
And this, I'm gonna stop it just so I don't get copyright. Like it's kind of crazy. Like she's literally doing this. Let's keep listening.
narcissism was physical. We were interested in our own image, our own body, as if it were a separate being. As we grow older, our narcissism grows more psychological. We become absorbed in our own tastes, opinions, experiences. A hard shell forms around us. Paradoxically, the way to entice people out of this shell is to become more like them.
And that's what she does. As creepy as she looks, she creates that effect by entering their minds, right? Let's keep listening to her.
With enough information, I can be anyone's soulmate. Women don't compliment men very often, so when I do this, this often gets them hooked. I make sure every time that they talk to me, they get a very good.
This bitch, man. She's aware of what men lack. That's the thing about sociopath is that unlike normal folks, they have the incentive to know what you lack out of evil. Not out of evil. I don't know. I'm not. Look, people. I don't want to judge her. Okay, I'll be honest with you. Like, if you're not a politician and you're just a random sociopath, I'm gonna have compassion for you. You know. But that honestly, blessing.
Good feeling. I love bomb through texts and calls, and I make sure that I'm dressed perfectly whenever I meet them. Once I've got them hooked, then I start playing the hot and cold game. Be warned.
People commenting, the code that's there does it for me. Yeah. You know, again, we have to look at it from a different perspective. What if that's how she really feels? It just means she feels nothing inside. It leads to addictions. Like I personally, I don't know why I feel the urge to say that about her because I don't even know her. But it's like don't fall for the confident front, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just because I say that. You want to know why? Because there's no hope for sociopaths. They don't change. They don't change.
At this point, you might develop some stalkers.
That's,
I once accidentally dumped a guy on his birthday and he proceeded to park outside my house calls, and I make sure that I'm dressed perfectly whenever I meet them. Once I've got them hooked, then I start playing the hot and cold game. Be warned at this point, you might develop some stalkers. I once accidentally dumped a guy on his birthday and he proceeded to park outside my house for the entire evening and he wouldn't leave. I'm a diagnosed sociopath and this is how I seduce.
oh nah, man, she's attracting. She's in Bronx mode 24/7. Holy shit, dude! Like Bronx mode 24/7. Um, but that's why like if you date someone and now if you guys enjoy that content and you guys want to check out our secret YouTube channel, well, check out our Patreon, people. We're always posting videos. We post once a week at least, but we post more than that. For $5 a month, you guys can get videos such as the art of seduction, laws of power, how to blackmail, and I also do social commentary videos about Gen Z. Like it's you guys can ask me whatever, and I'll make a video about it on Patreon. And it's more one-on-one. I always read your comments. I mean, it's really fun. Well, that sociopath chick, she might want to read this one. You know what? I should pay her to be part of one of my courses. Like I'll pay her. I'm like, hey, create a section about how to spot a person's weakness, spoken from a true sociopath. Anyways, man, so check it out, the Patreon, $5 a month, and it's a good way to support the channel. And it's a good way to keep in touch. Okay. Anyways, take care.